on our series of podcasts, Pallavi Khandelwal from the Boxer Store. I just love the boxers that you make, Pallavi. Not just me, my friends, my family, my children. I think it's really quirky, really cool. I think your designs are phenomenal. So welcome here on our podcast.
Thank you so much.
So, our first question. So, Boxer Store is fairly self-explanatory, so I'm not going to give you any time to talk about your business. But I want to hear...
She just wants to talk about herself.
Yeah. Tell us what motivated you to start your company and why you're still doing it, right? It's a slog running a company.
Yeah.
And what keeps you motivated? What keeps you, day in and day out, not throwing in a towel and taking a job at some MNC in Gurgaon?
Don't you? Whoa, hold on.
I know it's boring. It's boring.
It's
Don't do it.
Yeah.
So when I started, it was I came back from Nottingham University, and at that point of time, I quit my first job in Fab India in 2 months. And a lot of my friends used to just keep saying that, hey, you're going back to the UK again, can you just get us some boxers? Or, is your aunt coming back from US and we want something? And I used to always wonder, I was like, why do you want me to get stuff from there? You have all the brands here. I asked one of my friends, let's go out in the market and look for it. And to my surprise, I couldn't see one single funky piece of boxer for guys, and I would see everything for women. You had La Senza coming in at that time, and at that point of time, this friend of mine was like, I think somebody should just have a store for boxers, in India. And it just clicked. I said, okay, I'm gonna make the store for boxers. And he's like, no, it's not possible. I said, I'm not doing anything right now. Let me start. And at that time, e-commerce was the first. Flipkart had just started, and I was like, okay, let me start it online. I'll do something different. So I started the Boxer Store at that time, and it's been 5.5 years now.
Wow.
So we're adding more stuff from boxers to briefs and pajamas, and hopefully we'll be making it a bigger innerwear brand than what it is right now.
So what does your grandmother think when you go and say, Nani, I'm doing kachas?
For her, it'll be like, who's the model? I also want to come.
Oh my God, your grandma's...
Power.
Yeah, it was a family wedding I attended with my father, and you're just standing, and so this uncle asked my dad, so what does your daughter do? And he said, she makes boxers. And he did that boxing accident, and he's like, no, and he's showing his pants. He's like, boxers. And I was so happy, and he was so happy. I was like, yeah,
That's nice. So your family is supportive.
Yes, my dad is my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
He has all my styles. Every single one of them.
I'm sure you must be singing, I'm just sexy for my
Yeah. I've seen my dad dance in my boxers in front of me. I would come up with dirty ideas, and I'm writing them down, and I call them, what do you think of this? And then he's like, no, it's not that dirty. Get dirty.
Goji love.
I see a partnership.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
Yeah, you could say that he's like a sleeping co-founder for me.
Oh. And what's the dream?
The dream is to become Victoria's Secrets for men's underwear.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
And something that
Nice
starts from here
articulation.
and not from the US.
Very nice. To be the India Victoria's
Swachh Bharat Boxer Kacha Store. Swachh Bharat. Swachh is clean, no?
No, that's clean. That's clean. Made in India.
What is the
Made? No, it's made in India.
I was
It's
actually
English.
wondering, I think it's not Swachh
Swachh
from
Bharat.
anywhere.
No, made in India.
Made in India Kacha Store.
Yes.
Yeah.
Made in India. For
Yeah.
you. All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to be the biggest boxer store out of India, all
Yeah.
over the world.
Yeah.
Yay! Girl power.